Hey everybody, it's Eddie here, and in this video, I'm going to be going over the Crypto.com Earn program. Recently, they came out some new rates. They have a new tier system as well with some limitations. So I'm going to be going over everything that you need to know. So if that sounds interesting, definitely stick around. So first of all, what is the Crypto.com Earn program? It's a program within the Crypto.com ecosystem where you are able to earn interest through your cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, or even on your stablecoins. For example, right now we are in my account. If I click on the center bottom logo, click on earn, and I've had some Polkadot locked up, which is an altcoin, for the past 3 months, and it's actually ending today, so it ends in 0 hours, a few minutes, and I've been earning 12.5% annually on my dot. And if I click on my 3-month term, I've earned a total of 6.9 dots, which is equivalent to around $150 at the time of making this video. If the price of Polkadot goes up, well, then my dollar value goes up as well. But I'm going to go ahead and go back, click on the plus sign, click on Ethereum. And if I wanted to earn interest on my Ethereum, well, I'll be earning 1% for flexible, meaning I can withdraw and deposit my Ethereum anytime. For a 1-month lockup, I'll be earning 2%. And for a 3-month lockup, I'll be earning 4%. Now, clearly the new rates are lower than the previous ones. I remember Ethereum for a 3-month lockup, I would earn 6.5%. Now it's at 4%. If you're interested in learning more about Crypto.com, how to use their platform, understand their earn program, I do have a dedicated Crypto.com playlist link down below. Definitely consider checking it out. If you are a Crypto.com user, you should have gotten an email notifying you about the new rates a little bit ahead of time. Now, CRO is Crypto.com's native token. If you have $400 or less locked up or earning interest, or if you have the Ruby Red Visa card from Crypto.com, these will be your new rates over here. So it's not on every single cryptocurrencies, it's just the ones that have been listed for the new updates. So on stablecoins, unfortunately, you can earn up to 6% for a 3-month lockup. For Bitcoin and Ethereum, for a 3-month lockup, you'll earn up to 3%. And if you have $4,000 or more CRO locked up, so if you have the Indigo Blue or the Jade Green or anything above that, then for a 3-month lockup, you can earn up to 8% on your stable coins and 4% on your Bitcoin and Ethereum. And as of April 4th of 2022, these will be your new rates for Polkadot and Matic. I believe that if you have $4,000 or more CRO locked up, your rates don't really change. I think this only affects those that have $400 or less. If you want more detail on their rates, you can go to their website, crypto.com/earn. You can choose flexible, 1 month or 3 month. And depending on how much CRO you have staked, you can see the interest rate or the percentage rate that you would receive. And if you have $40,000 or more CRO staked, also known as being a private member, then you will earn 2% extra. For the most part, a lot of the altcoins have not been affected too much, right? So on average, you would actually be earning 3%. This is kind of old, but I do want to know right now across a lot of the interest-bearing accounts, 8% seems to be the average. And I've noticed that a lot of these companies have to adjust their interest rate according to the market. Now, I do want to share a little bit about my thoughts and opinions on these new rates. So as you all know, Crypto.com is a partner of this channel. But prior to that, I've been using their platform for a long time, right? Almost 2 years. And I've loved their earn program, their interface, their whole experience, their security. But throughout the entire time that I've been using their platform, I've always noticed that their rates were always higher than a lot of the competitors out there. Now, the interesting was when a lot of these other interest-bearing accounts started to lower the interest rate, especially when the market wasn't doing too well. The strange thing about Crypto.com was that they weren't adjusting or lowering their rates. Instead, they were sometimes raising it. I remember Ethereum and Bitcoin were, at 5.5%, and when everyone was lowering, they were raising it to 6.5%. So that was really concerning to me. That was a little confusing to me, actually. So I've always wondered, will Crypto.com ever adjust? Like, where are they getting this money? How are they paying out their customers? This makes no sense. Is this sustainable? That was like my biggest question. But ever since Crypto.com has adjusted their rates, to be very honest, as a customer, it sucks even for me, right? I know it sucks for everybody else. But at the same time, it also comforts me, affirms my decision to stay with Crypto.com because now I feel like they are a little bit more sustainable and this is much more controlled than what it was before. I get it. I think they had to keep the rates up to be attractive and competitive and try to draw in as much users as possible. But I think now with Crypto.com, as large as they're growing with all the partnerships, sponsorships, even with Crypto.com Center, it makes sense that they have to lower and cut back on their rates, but I will still choose to lock up some of my crypto with Crypto.com just because every time I earn crypto weekly, I'm able to deposit that into my Visa card, spend it if I want to. And even though they've lowered their rates are still pretty competitive compared to the other interest-bearing accounts that are out there. But the next thing that I'm going to be talking about is sort of going to be the deal breaker, whether someone decides to use Crypto.com or not. Tier 1 rates says that full rates are applicable to a quota of $30,000 allocated to a fixed term. Tier 2 rates says that fixed term allocations that exceed $30,000 will receive half the full reward rate. So what that would mean for me as an Indigo Blue card holder that has more than $4,000 worth of CRO locked up, that means that I'll be earning 8% on my stable coins up to $30,000. And anything above that, I will earn half the amount. So if I were to lock up $60,000 worth of stable coins within Crypto.com, then on the first 30,000, I'll be earning 8%. And the other 30,000, I'll be earning 4%. Therefore, I'll be earning an average of 6% on my $60,000. Still, it's a lot better than the banks, but at the same time, this is where it starts to hurt those that want to lock up and earn more on their stablecoins. So for example, if you were to lock up $120,000, well, then 90,000 of that, you're only going to be earning 4%, whereas before the adjustments, you were able to earn 12% on the entire 120K. So in the end, this only really affects the larger accounts. So if your account is under $30,000, then you really have nothing to worry about. If your account is at $300,000, $500,000 in the earn program, well, that's when it's going to start to hurt you. I mean, I've earned a total of almost $5,000 within my Crypto.com earn program. I really can't complain about that. It's a lot better than anywhere else I would put my money in. And it looks like my Polkadot got unstaked. So right now, I don't have anything in the earn program. I actually don't plan on locking up any new crypto just because it doesn't align with my current strategy, which if you're interested in learning more about the cryptocurrency space, how I'm navigating these markets, what I'm buying, what I'm selling, what I am trading, consider checking out the Patreon group link down below. That is where I share all my strategies, my ideas, my exit plans. And with where the market's at right now, I just want to make sure that I have my crypto on the sidelines available in case I do want to sell, which actually gives me the option to choose the flexible option for the time being. So I'm going to click on the plus sign, click on Polkadot, choose flexible so I can still earn 8% on my Polkadot. I understand. Continue. I will receive 8% annually. Awesome. On my 1,300 dots, transfer. Everything looks good. Confirm. You have transferred 1,300 dots to earn. So while I wait to exit the market, I'll be earning 8% on my 1,300 dots, which is approximately 2 Polkadots every single week. The current price of Polkadot, I think, is around $22, $23. So that's about $45 every single week. That's still pretty good, right? If Polkadot goes back to its previous all-time high, which is around $50, well, that's going to be $100 per week. But last but not least, please do not treat Crypto.com like a bank. I know it's tempting to put all of your funds in there and earn interest on your stablecoins or your crypto, but I discourage people from doing that, especially if you have larger accounts, which is why I personally have my funds spread out through different interest-bearing accounts such as Nexo, Celsius, BlockFi, now Crypto.com. And one of the reasons I do that as well is because a lot of these interest-bearing accounts, they have limitations. So with certain places, they'll say you can only earn up to this much percentage, up to this much crypto. So by having it all spread out, I'm able to maximize my gains instead of having it all in one place. But one thing I cannot deny is that Crypto.com's program and whole ecosystem is definitely well thought out, well planned, well put together, especially their Crypto.com Visa card. I won't be covering it in this video. Definitely consider checking them out and doing your own research on them, but they have a ton of benefits that can be very beneficial if you utilize the cards to its fullest potential. Well, that'll be it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments or want to let me know what you think about the new rates, leave it down in the comment section down below as well. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Over. Good night, good morning. Adios.